Alright, back with more run and bun. So we've got another batch of trainers calced and ready to go. Just pull it up real quick. Okay, so for this one we need shed shell magneton, Fernape, we need Goss, and we need Houndoom. And then, yeah, we'll also bring Octillery and Conch, just in case. So, yeah, if you may have noticed, if anybody watches this, I forgot to pick up the shed shell when I did my double battle to get the shed shell. So I have given myself a shed shell. If that removes me from sheet contention and this is the run, that sucks, I guess. Yeah. Everyone else gets an Oranberry. Alright. So, first trainer. It's Dodrio. Just going to Thunderbolt it, take a double edge. And it's Ditto. So, the reason why we needed a shed shell is so that we don't get magnet pulled by this, we don't get magnet pulled by our own magnet pull from this Ditto. So yeah, we go into Infernape on the Thunderbolt, get paralyzed, that's fine. And then, I believe, Fake Out into Sky Uppercut should always kill this. And then we Sky Uppercut because in the back is a Leafeon, which we can chain with Overheat. Okay, so for the next fight, we need Infernape, Eldegoss, Magneton, Conkeldurr, Arcanine, and Corviknight. So we have Citrus Arcanine, Frost Corv, Conkeldurr doesn't need an item. Let's see. Oh. Yeah. Shouldn't need an item on Magneton. Eldegoss shouldn't need an item. And then you need an Aspir Berry. And then you need to be pre-damaged to 132 HP. Okay. see, next fight. Yep. All right. Yeah, fake out. Alright, so brawl. You're leading with a pre-damaged Infernape. So we're going to fake out the Nidoking. And we're going to switch to Eldegoss because we don't always kill with fake out Overheat. So we need to get another round of fake out Chip. That's a weird visual bug. And now it should be Blizzard. I'm going to go to Infernape on the Blizzard. We have an Aspir Berry in case we get frozen. I'm going to fake out. And now we can overheat him. I believe it should be Honchkrow in for Brave Bird. Perfect. We can go to Magneton and just kill it. Dang, big crit. Perfect. And now it should be Snorlax for Earthquake, who Conkeldurr kind of manhandles. And then last but not least is Mimikyu. Mimikyus are always kind of annoying because of their disguise. But Arcanine is pretty decent at fighting this guy. What the hell is happening? Okay, we need to reset this game real quick. After I fight through the after I finish this fight. All right. Okay. All right. So hopefully that'll fix the issues. Yeah. But we'll see. Never actually seen that happen before. All right, so for Nolan, we need Conkeldurr, Eldegoss, Crocodile, Clawitzer, and Crawdaunt. Okay, actually, hold on. Do I need an, let's see, so crit psychic. We can pump, we can just go into Daunt. Oh wait, no, that doesn't really. Okay, yeah, no, I mean, just go for Citrus Berry on Goss, and then we'll also bring Ampharos just in case. And then we're going to pre-burn Conkeldurr. Press the wrong button. Okay. Hopefully our abilities are not broken. Yeah, we're gonna hammer arm, take the scald, crit, fine. Going to mock punch him. Alright, and Starmie's going to psychic or hydro pump, I believe. Going to switch to Eldegoss. Pump, that's good. Now it should always be psychic. And we've lowered its speed, so we're going to switch to Crook. Yep, perfect. And then we can knock him off. Alright. Next we have Kai. Save that citrus berry there, which is cool. So Kai, we need Ampharos, Goss, Conk, Crawdaunt, Corviknight, and Magneton. Alright, so we need to give Ampharos a Pecha Berry, Goss a Citrus Berry, Muscle Band to Conk, and there's some Oran Berries on Daunt and Corv, and then Wise Glasses on Magneton. And then we need to pre-burn Conk again. Alright. So. Let me see. Yep. Okay. Alright, so this guy is a rain team, leads off with a Politoed. We're going to discharge it twice. Toxic, got a Pecha Berry for that. Okay, this probably actually is our Maldo now that Scuda doesn't see it. Oh, actually it is Scuda, okay. So Scuda into Ampharos is always pressing liquidation. So we're going to switch to Citrus Goss, take the liquidation, a lot of damage, and then we're going to hit him with a Leaf Storm. Now this should be our Maldo for X Scissor. Going to go to Conk. Going to Hammer Arm. Kill him. And now it should be Glycopod. 94 HP. Yeah, it's always going to be liquidation here. So we're going to go into Daunt on the liquidation. We're going to go into Corviknight. It's got a bug gem. We want to consume that bug gem. And now it's going to go for a water move again. We're going to go back to Daunt. now, okay, hold up. Crawdaunt. Okay, yeah, we are always out of range of liquidation. So now we're baiting a bug move again, so we can go into Magneton. And this was also that we didn't get killed by double crit of Bug Gem boosted Leech Life into Aqua Jet. Alright. Perfecto. Alright, so next fight. Claude. I need Infernape, Eldegoss, Conk, Clawitzer, and Ampharos. And then, let's see. Yeah. Now we can also bring Hitmonlee as a backup. So let's see. So Ape doesn't need an item. So you need Morberry, Rossberry for Goss. Citrus for Clawitzer. We are kind of running low on these, but hopefully you can keep enough of them till our next refresh, which is after the Meteor Falls Gauntlet. Then Conk needs his Muscle Band, and he needs his Burn again. And then we need to pre-damage Infernape to 110. And then Goss needs to be at 87 HP. Okay. Why do I need a Ross? Oh, wait. Okay, no, we need, hold up. Instead of we need Manectric. But he can also have an Oranberry. Okay. Alright. Last Fisherman. Alright, so this Quillfish is a little annoying. It's got a Focus Sash with some Toxic Spikes. We're going to fake him out to break the Sash, and now we're pre-damaged that he will see a slow kill. And after the first turn he's out, he should slow kill over Toxic Spikes. So he's going to be going for... He also has an Explosion move, which slow kill is prioritized over that as well. So he should be going for Waterfall here. We're going to go into Manectric. Perfect. And then now we can kill him with a Discharge. And now this should be Vaporeon. Yeah, Vaporeon into Manectric. Yeah, it should be Scald. Yeah, so we're going to go into Goss on said Scald. Yep. And now we're going to go into Ape on an incoming ice move. And now it should be Scald again. We're going to go to Goss. Yep. We have a Rossberry for that. And now we're going to go into Conk. And now we outspeed and we can dunk on him with a hammer arm. Why did Goss level up? Why were you not level capped? The hell? Hold up. What the hell? Alright. We might need to do some recalcing. Because my stats have changed, and they're going to change again when I level up. Okay. So, Clawitzer is coming in. Let me see. Is he always Water Pulse or... Okay, no, he could be Water Pulse or Aura Sphere. So we are going to go to Clawitzer. We just want to confirm not Water Pulse, basically. Because we want Ampharos to come in and not get confused. And then we can kill it with a discharge. And now Empoleon is going to be going for Earthquake. We can go into Clawitzer. And we can hit him with an Aura Sphere into Aura Sphere. Alright. I don't know why Goss was level 52, but we are going to fix that right now. Let me just go check my box to make sure that everybody else is 54. And then we're going to re-export. Yeah, so this will change our calcs a bit for the next fight. So we're going to need to take a look at that for a bit. Okay, so doing that. Okay, so we want to be at 102 HP basically. Okay. Okay, so I want to be at 102. I want to be at 140. Okay. So we need Arcanine, Goss, Crocodile, Conk, Crustle, and then Infernape. And then we need Cherry Berry on Arcanine. Need to heal up Goss. Goss gets no item. Crocodile gets a Rostberry. Conkeldurr gets his trusty Muscle Band. Crustle gets no item. Very importantly, no item. And then Wise Glasses Infernape. Let me just double check. Yep, okay. That'll be good. Okay. And then we need to pre-damage. And then we need to be at 102 plus 38, so we need to be at 140. All right, let's just double check. Okay, and then Conk needs his burn, of course. All right. Just check to make sure this is right for here. Okay, wait, so. Oh, yeah, right, okay. Yeah, so we're taking minimum of 61. And we need to be at, yep, okay, perfect. That works. Alrighty. Okay, so we are going to rock slide this Rotom twice, take a Thunderbolt, we have a Cherry Berry for the paralysis, and now they should bait in Simisear for fast kill with Focus Blast. So we are going to switch to Gauss, and if it misses, we'll go back into Arcanine until it hits, but it hit, so that's good. Alright, so at 78 HP, we should always be baiting Fire Blast. Let me just double check. Yep, always Fire Blast at this HP. He's at -1. So we are going to go into Rost Crocodile, who now outspeeds after the drop. And we're going to take this Fire Blast. We always live a crit, and Rost Berry heals off the burn. We're going to kill him with a high horsepower. And then because I show Skuntank a fast kill, it's going to go into Druddigon. And Druddigon is most likely going for Dragon Rush here. I've calced out the numbers. It should work. If Dragon Rush crits us, we should still be able to live 2 rounds of burn, plus Rough Skin, plus Rocky Helmet. Yep, alright. Well, we're going to put it to the test. And we should just kill with a Hammer Arm here. Or actually, yeah, no, we kill it with Ice Punch. Yep. Alright, let's see it. Okay, yeah, we should be fine. Yep. Alright, Skuntank in for anything, I'm pretty sure. So we're going to go to Crustle. Take the Sludge Bomb, no problem. And now, because he has a Fire Gem, it should always be Overheat. Or no, it should be Fire Blast. It's Fire Blast, not Overheat. It should always be Fire Blast into us. We're going to go to Infernape. Take said Fire Blast. And now, with our Wise class equipped that we had to make sure we didn't get knocked off, we can fake him out and overheat him. And now we get another encounter. Alright, so let's see what we can get from this this grass here. So, yeah, we're looking at Route 114. Okay, so, yeah, Cutie Fly, Red Bombi, Vespiquen, Megastaraptor. Alright, so it's looking like we definitely bring Corv, bring Arcanine, bring Escav. Yeah, I think this is a good lineup, actually. Bring Nidoking for the Surfetched. We'll just give everybody orange berries. And then we'll just see what we get. The only thing that I can manipulate here is I can magnet pull for a Corviknight, which I already have, so no point. I think actually it's better to lead with Arcanine overall. Let's get some berries, Chestos, Patches. Yeah, none of these really matter. Okay. All right. Let's see it. Ribombi. That is something that I am very happy about. Love to see a Ribombi. So we're going to try to quick ball. Critical capture. All right. Ribombi. All right, so you're going to be Tumbler. All right. I would love to have a fairy type. It's a good Zarude counter. Ribombi is a nice little get here. Let's take a look at him. Adamant, pretty bad. But, I mean, it's probably fine. I'm sure I'm sure he still beats Como, which is another thing he can do. Moonblast, yep. We don't need aromatherapy. Tailwind. We take that over Stun Spore. Alright, so and then that marks the end of the fights that I have pre-calced because I needed to see what I got from the grass before I calc the future fights. So we're going to do some on-stream calcing. Woo! Alright, so next fight has got a Donphan. Let's see. So yeah, we can just go Angelina, go Ice Glasses, Turnape, take out Overheat Donphan. And then it should be Gallade and for slow kills and Headbutt. How do we want to deal with this? I don't really have a great way to... I guess we go pre-poison. Yeah, pre-poison. Yeah, pre-poison, Citrus, Corv. Beats that. Then it'll be Stomping Tantrum or Super Fang into... Go to Gauss, lower your speed. Okay, yes. Citrus. So blue toxic. Scorf for delayed. And then we can go to Chesto Arc. Okay. So we need Infernape, Corviknight, Pre-Toxic. Actually, we take. Okay, so actually let's calc this out. So if we take max roll crits, 42 plus 78 equals 120 plus 26. 140 divided by 3. By 140 over 3. Take 46 damage recoil. So that's, yeah, no. So that's that's 166. And then poison does 6% times 3. So we need 177 by 6 divided by 15 times 3. Yeah, no, we need citrus. So yeah, citrus carbonite. And then we needed gossifleur and arcanine. And then we can just bring conch. And I guess we can, I don't know, crook's fine. So actually, hold up. If we pre-damage Infernape to be, okay, actually no, then we can save the citrus by giving him a lum. Yeah, lum. And then, yeah, so pre-damage Infernape to 140. And he needs a wise glasses. And then we'll give, get Chesto. And then we're gonna burn conch. Give him Oranberry. Actually, hold on, does conch just do it to this per ugly? You just check. Yeah, okay. So, I mean, that's another thing we could do. And then Infernape, we need to be at 140. All right. All right, next fight should be good. All right. Angelina. So we're going to fake out. We're going to overheat the Dawn Fan. Now it should be Gallade for Zen Headbutt Slow Kill. Perfect. So you're going to go to Corviknight. Take a Zenny. And then we're going to Brave Bird. You have a Lumberry for this Hypnosis. Big recoil. Now Brugly is probably going for Super Fang, as it turns out. Burn Conkeldurr can just come in. And take a Super Fang and Mach Punch his ass. Okay, so next fight. Let's see. So this one we need to do a line out for. Nancy. So this Bronzong has an Iron Ball, and we're going to try to steal that Iron Ball, or we're going to try to get him to donate us the Iron Ball. So what we're going to do is we're going to go Chesto, Corv, stall to get Iron Ball. And switch to black glasses. Black glasses crook. Kill with knockoff. And then it should be so it should be so Intim. So yeah, so it doesn't see final damage for switching yet. Okay, yeah. So yeah, it should be DOS in for Elite Storm. You can go to just a core black glasses. We can go to into ape with overheat. Shed shell ape with overheat. Yeah, then that should bait in Doug Trio for Fast Kill Earthquake, not Final Gambit. Switch to Claudaunt. Need Muscle Band Claudaunt. Kill with Jet. And then should be Surfetched in for anything really, it doesn't matter. We just go to our good friend Raibombi that we just picked up, and we Moonblast it twice. And then yeah, and then we have just Cherry Berry Conk for Bombi, Heat, Surfetched. Actually, is him only better for this? Yeah, him only's better for this. So we are limber. Bombi and only. Alright, so we need Corviknight. Kind of wish I kept Feather Dance, but I also kind of liked all my other moves. Corviknight, we do need Ape. Ape, Crawdaunt, Raibombi, and Hitmonlee. Gonna be his first fight in a while. Okay, yep. We'll go Chestoberry on Corv. Black Glasses on Crook. Shed Shell on Infernape. Muscle Band on Crawdaunt. And then we could just go Oran Berries on the other two. Alright. So yeah, the Bronzong, it's a little weird. Like, bad things could happen on the Bronzong if it doesn't give us the Iron Ball and just explodes. But I think we should be okay, hopefully. Alright, so yeah, we're just going to stall it with some defogs. Perfect. Got a Chesapeare, we got our Iron Ball. Now we're going to go into Crook. Please don't boom. Okay, crit. That should be fine. Let me just check to make sure we're not dead to Trio Earthquake. Excellent. Alright, we can kill him with knockoff. So this should be Gauss. Perfect. Going to go to Infernape. It's holding our Shed Shell. And to overheat him. Lower our speed. It's fine. Alright, sir. Okay, hold up. Oh, I'm so bad. Okay, so... Alright. Okay, so... What does Sirfetch'd want to do into us? Okay, into Infernape, he wants to... Meteor Assault. Okay, so I think we can do a bit of pivoting here. Yeah, Meteor Assault. Crit's not great, but I think it's okay. So he's on a recharge turn here. So what we're going to do is we're going to switch to Infernape. Yep, we're going to fake him out. And now we're going to switch to Rabombi again. Take another Meteor Assault, big crit. And now he's recharging again. So we're going to go into Infernape. And we're going to fake him out. And then overheat. And hopefully this should recover our line with the Dugtrio coming in. Perfect. Okay, whew. Alright. So, Dugtrio. We're going to switch out Infernape into our Crawdaunt. Take an EQ. Big damage. Aqua Jet, kill it. Perfect. Now Drampa, it should be going for either attack. We're just going to go into Hitmonlee. He takes every crit. And then we just kill him with a low kick. Alright. Okay. Yeah, I forgot about the speed drop there. But we had a good steer. Alright, so next fight is gonna be interesting. So, yeah, so next fight is a true double battle where it's built around this swagger unnerved stuff. But I'm pretty sure that Crocodile just kind of styles on this because of the way Prankster works, where dark types are immune to Prankster influenced moves. So let's see. Kyra and Ivy. So we're definitely bringing Crocodile because he kind of just kills 3 Pokemon here. Some doubles, yep. Okay, so and then we want so if we pre-damage you to 51, you bait Sludge Bomb, and then you would bait in Grimmsnarl for Spirit Break. I can kill the Klefki. Just make sure you don't see a kill here. Continue. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Okay. Alright, so I want Crawdont to be at kill the Dune. We leave the Klefki on the field for sure. Kill the Doom, bait out the Grim Snarl. And switch to just a Persum. Actually, hold on. I know we got a Drill. And then we okay, so hold on. So fake out. Just make you a dark move real quick. And then if you're at it's 4. Yeah, I don't die. If they double swagger me, I wouldn't die. Okay. So yeah, Crocodile, and we want to be at how much HP? We want to be at 74 HP. Crawdont. Daunt. Okay, so 101. Protect. Okay, let me look up Burning Jealousy. I just want to make sure I know exactly what that move does. I'm not super familiar. 100% burns a target that had a Star Rage. Okay, whatever. Protect, Daunt, Horsepower, Doom, Grim Snarl in. Turn 2. Actually, hold on. Do we want to do this? Because, yeah, yeah, because Pyroar makes it so that. Hold up. Alright, so. How do we want to sequence this then? So who does this? I'm guessing Crook still baits frickin'. I mean, I outdamage you. Okay, it would just be you for outspeed. Crit Hyper Voice. Do a lot. Yeah, I mean. Yeah, you can take everything. Alright, so I guess we want. Okay, no, we want Daunt to be baiting. We don't want to bait Burning Jealousy is the problem. So, like, ugh. Yeah, no, it's just the same. Okay. So, hey, where are the keys? Okay, so what if, so if we do 23 HP Daunt, it would just baiting Grim Snarl's the problem. And we don't kill the keys, but does slow kill you. And then I outspeed out damage you. Okay, so it would be, okay, so maybe not Crocodile. Okay, so we have Infernape, and then we have (23) HP Daunt. Actually, I want to try to kill the Gram first. Okay, hold on. Burning jealous using a spread move. Ugh, okay. Okay. So we can kill. Okay. What we could just swing on the Grim Snarl for a turn. Maybe at how much on Daunt? 74? Okay, yeah, so 74. Something. Horsepower, Grim. Which. Daunt 2. Let's see. How much do I take from foul play? A decent amount. Crit. And. Right. It's 34.1 plus. Oh, yeah, I would die. Oh, okay. Maybe we could take Dark and Fairy. So we could go to Corv. I take very little from either of those moves. Or no. All those both. Switch Daunt to Core. Where's some Corv? Turn 30. There goes again. Iron Head, Grim. I roar in. Switch to Arcanine. Arcanine and Castle. With Conk in the back. Power. Okay, so we need Frozen Corv, Frozen Arc, Frozen Crosser, Frozen Conk. Okay, I think this should work. So we need Crocodile. We want Crawdaunt. Corviknight. Conkeldurr. Arcanine. Crostle. So we need a. Actually, do we want soft sand? Let's see. Yeah, no, we don't want soft sand. We'll just go... Just go an Oranberry on you. Line them on Daunt. Then Persums down the line. Alright. And then we want Daunt to be at 74 HP. Just double check. Daunt. 74, yep, okay. Alright, and then, yeah, so we want Daunt to be facing Doom, which I believe they should achieve for us, this position in our party. Alright. But if it's the wrong position, I'm just going to reset. Perfect. Alright. So we're going to high horsepower the Doom, and we're going to protect Daunt. Clefkey is going to foul play into somebody random. Okay, Crook. Alright. So we're going to bulldoze, and we're going to switch to Corviknight. Another foul play. Spirit Break, fine. And then we're going to bulldoze again, and we're going to Ironhead the Grimmsnarl. Yep, we have a Persim. Alright, good kill. Now it's Pyroar. We're going to go into Arcanine and Crustle to absorb what is most likely a Hyper Voice or a Burning Jealousy or Retaliate coming in. Yep, big damage, no problem. Just gonna Rock Slide and Rock Tomb. You can protect, but it's not gonna matter. Oh no, Burning Jealousy. +1 frag for Crustle. Alright, and then next up is a 7-trainer Gauntlet. So we are probably not going to do that today. I'm going to cook that one probably off stream, and then I'll go live again when I'm ready to do that. So, yeah. I'm going to just get all my items off, and then I'll probably hop off. Alright. Yeah, thanks to anybody who popped in for a little bit, but yeah.